The story of Rome begins not with marble halls but with a line drawn on an ancient map, tracing the heart of Italy to the city of Alba Longa. Here a cruel ambition set a legend in motion. King Numitor, ruler of the Latins, was overthrown by his brother Amulius, who seized the throne. Fearing a future challenge, Amulius forced Numitor's daughter to become a priestess, sworn to chastity. But fate, or perhaps a god, intervened. She gave birth to twin sons, Romulus and Remus. Amulius, enraged, ordered the infants to be cast into the Tiber River. A servant, unable to carry out the cruel deed, instead placed them in a basket and set them adrift on the flooded waters. The basket carrying the twins journeyed down the Tiber, eventually washing ashore near a wild fig tree at the base of the Palatine Hill, within a cave known as the Lupercal. Their cries were answered not by a human, but by a she-wolf who miraculously suckled the abandoned boys. Later, a shepherd named Faustulus discovered the infants and, with his wife, raised them as his own in a simple hut. Growing into strong and natural leaders, Romulus and Remus spent their youth herding flocks across the rugged terrain of the Seven Hills, their future kingdom unknowingly beneath their feet. As young men, their noble lineage was revealed, and they restored their grandfather to the throne of Alba Longa. Eager to found their own city, they returned to the hills where they were raised. A dispute arose over who should rule and where to build. The brothers agreed to settle it through augury, a practice of reading divine signs. Remus on the Palatine Hill saw 6 vultures first, but Romulus on the Palatine Hill saw 12. Claiming victory, Romulus began to plow a furrow, marking the sacred boundary, the pomerium of his new city. Remus, bitter and resentful, mocked the low, earthen wall his brother was building. In a final act of defiance and sacrilege, he leaped over the nascent boundary. This transgression was more than a joke. It was a violation of the city's divine protection. Enraged by his brother's mockery and the desecration of his city's sacred foundation, Romulus struck Remus down. Blood was spilled on the newly consecrated ground. Alone, Romulus stood as the first king, and from this act of fratricide, a small settlement on the Palatine Hill was born. A single point of light on a map, destined to grow into an empire. This was the founding of Rome.